Good afternoon, ma'am. My tech talk topic is methods of electric heating. Heat can be generated passing the current through the resistance induced current. The installation of the arc between the electrodes also develop heat. The bombardment by the sum of the heat energy particulars such as the alpha and beta and X-ray acceleration ion can be processed. Heat the surface of electric heating can be broadly classification of also. First one direct resistance heating. Direct in this is the method electric current is the made pass through the change substance of the heated. This is the principle of heating broadly classified as the flow. Second one is uh, indirect resistance heating. In this is the methods of the electric current made pass through the wire high resistance heating element heat developed transformed change from the heat element by the converter. Radiation of method is heating the employed impression with the hair. Mm, in infrared of the radiant heating. In this is the method heating the heat energy is the transferred from the source and forced upon the body to be heated up to from the electromagnetic radiations, and normally this is the method used drying clothes in the exit industry and the with the point on the object direct heating in the in this is method by striking the between the and electrons the heat so developed is the directly conducted and the taken by the change change fronts of heating. This is the principle is the known as directed arc forms on the main the application of this type of the heating production steel. Induction arc heating. In this is the method arc is the established between the two electrodes. The heat developed is to a change transfer to a change substance by a additional Francis operations of principle of is known director Francis. This is the method generally method used from the melting non-ferrous metal. Direction induction heating. In this is method of heating the current at the induced by the electromagnetic action in this is the change by the heated. This is the induced current of used to melt change in the induction. Indirect induction heating. In this is the method eddy current of the induced the heating element of the electromagnetic action. Thus this is developed that heating element of the transformer to body change and heated by the radiation conversion and principle of heating employed induction furnaces used to heat the metal. Direct heating then this is the method electronic heating of developed in a non-magnetic due to the in intromatic function of now director losses. This is the principle of heating usually employed the preheating of the plastic performing breaking the foundry cores. Resistance of heating. Mm, when the electric current of made the pass through the high the resistive body substance of a power loss takes place. It is which the result on the from a heat energy the resistant heating passed upon the I to R effect. This is the method of heating applications such as by breaking of the potential commercial of the domestic cooking of the heat treatment of the metals such as annihilating of the handling over the resistance of the employed heating of temperature upon the about uh, this is resistant heating as further classified into three types. First one వచ్చి direct resistance heating, second one వచ్చి second one indirect resistance heating, third one infrared radiant heating. Direct resistant heating. In the method of electrodes in the immersed material changed between heat, the change may be from the power prices liquid. The electrodes are connected AC and DC supply as shown and is the figure. Directed resistant heating. Second one electrode boilers. Electrode boilers is the electrode used water the impressing. This is electrodes tank show in the figure. The figure electrodes. Indirect resistance. Second one is indirect resistance of heating. It is the indirect resistance of the heating. The current of process is through the heating the element cases inertial of the heating sum of the element placed of the cylindrical which the surrounding charge place jacket is known as shown the figure. Third one వచ్చి indirect resistant heating. Resistance according to on the operating temperature on the resistant furnace may be classified into various types of low the temperature heating jumped within the provision of the potential is called over the drying variation cating of the branding of the synthetic material of the uh, commercial domestic heating is the resistance over the employed the operating temperature medium temperature furnace between the 300 celsius and the 1015 celsius. This is the employed of the melting nor furnace metals of soul the furnace. This is the furnace of the employed heat used application of the simple resistor. In the show the figure insulated material and melting material door opening for the control almost atmosphere resistance of the over. Thank you for opportunity. Thank you.